It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the number 16 team in the land, the Clemson Tigers, taking on last season's national champions, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Hurricanes will kick this deep to get us going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Tigers offense will get the first swing today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to him this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. And the Tigers come to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone in your Kirk in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
The quick throw out left, complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
The receiver grabs it. And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5. The Tigers line it up with 1st and goal. Looking for a man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. And slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. It'll be a 24-yard attempt. It should be automatic. The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the Hurricanes, offense out there for their first possession. Much of the focus on this running back is had such a spectacular year that he has announced himself as a major contender to win the Heisman Trophy. It's tough for a running back to do that, Kirk, but how can you ignore him?
Yeah, you can't ignore him. And I give really a lot of credit to the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Every single week, defenses lock in on him, and yet they find unique ways to continue to get him the football, whether it's running, catching the ball to the backfield. Every single week, he seems to be a major factor in how they attack defenses.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And I tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have will be watching this game and being very proud.
Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And the runner brought down after just a short gain here. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the plus 27. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Canes. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Ball handed off. Oh, what a move. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Sticking with the running game. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? They try to sneak it for the first. And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense. And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. The back's got it. First down and more. He's still running. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, keep hammering away with that run game.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the left side.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. And the Canes will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Checks this down to the running back.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. And they pick up the first on the ground. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Gets it out quickly to the left side. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. That has been in large part to the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Caught a quick shovel pass there. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Tigers will line up to put it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Touchdown, Hurricanes. The special teams produce a score. An electrifying play, Kirk. He was just a better athlete than the guys trying to stop him on that coverage team.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by this returner. But let's also not forget the blocks. Some key blocks there that set this return up and eventually got him into the end zone.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. It went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today. And the Tigers come to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Turner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, they get the first down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline. They're ready to go.
Looking right, this one caught. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Canes pick up enough yardage for a first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a short completion of the tight end. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He bought some time. Now lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And now the defense able to bring him down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Snags the quick throw. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Pass complete. It's second down now. He's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Play action here on first down. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. And now the handoff. Has the first down and more. They got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The Hurricanes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Off the RPO, caught to the right. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Makes a quick round. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Wide open downfield. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Miami, 35. Clemson, 17.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And then there's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Tigers will kick it off to begin the second half. Turner trying to create good field position. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. First down here for this offense. He's going to hand this off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds the receiver wide open. We finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. The Canes looking to keep this drive rolling. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They face a third and short on the 9th play of this drive. Points toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And the route is on.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3, this is his 4th rushing touchdown, and this game alone, this guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Miami, 42, Clemson, 17.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Swarmed with a pass rush, the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Receiver in motion now. On third down, he drops to throw. He's running out of time here. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. And the Tigers will have to kick it away. No fair catch. He feels the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And the single back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And it's a direct snap. He's got room to run. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field in just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Clemson, 17.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. It's 3rd down for the offense. Can he get there on the ground? Fighting off the defender. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. The returner is brought down. Gets us started with the next drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? At the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Miami. Simple throw. All the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Clemson, 17.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down.
On the play. And a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out. Gives it to the back. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks left and finds his target there. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the 1st down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. first play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. Handoff heading left. Some hard running there through a tackle. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. The gain makes it second and medium. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. He's got the first and still going. You make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. And the Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. QB decides to keep it here. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. A handoff to the back. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call when it's properly executed, they're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Clemson, 17.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock.
Breaks free with room to run. Here he goes. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
63, Clemson, 24.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Chewing clock with the running game. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already added it.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Handoff on a single back formation. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. The Hurricanes have 1st and 10 here.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Play action fake, looking to throw. Using his legs here. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run it here. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Canes. This offense cannot be stopped.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day to enjoy. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Let's it fly out of the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That completion makes it 2nd and short. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Makes a quick catch. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and
looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Of course, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And the Tigers will line up now. It's 1st and goal.
22 water.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Miami, 70, Clemson, 31.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout.